Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your shaker. Yeah. Shake your shaker. Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Glad you could join me here today. We're going to start off by blurring your screen. I'm so sorry for this. I didn't realize that my shot went out of focus there, but it's back to normal now. And so we're going to start off with some hand lettering today. I wanted a specific sentiment, and I realized I just didn't have it in my crafty stash, so I decided to make my own. And I'm using one of my little cheapy brush pens here that I have, and yeah, I just wrote my own sentiment. We're going to be making a shaker card today, people, and I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. First, you're going to need a frame, which I die cut out here out of some pink cardstock. You're going to need a frame, you're going to need a piece of acetate, and you're going to need your background, which I have all three pieces here ready to layer up. So first, once you have your frame there, I'm going to add some really strong double-sided tape so I can adhere my acetate to the back of it. I mean, the order goes frame, acetate, background. And this is some really good, strong tape here. It is so sticky that I can barely work with it without it getting stuck to my hands, which you'll see. Yep, see, yeah. So that's when you know you have good tape, when it just won't stay still. And then after that, I'm going to carefully add my piece of acetate that I already die cut. And then I'm going to go back and cut off the excess off my acetate here because I did not line it up correctly the first time. I'm going to show you my mistakes here, guys. I'm not perfect, and so when I make mistakes, I'd like to show you what I do to fix them. Speaking of mistakes, I have another mistake here where my sentiment isn't quite centered in the frame. So I'm just going to go back and add a little decorative line or swish or whatever you call this, just to help things get spaced out more evenly here. It wasn't until after the fact that I realized my little line looks like a smile. So it worked out perfectly. And I'm going to go back and erase all my little pencil marks to get ready for the next element of my shaker card, which I got from this little doohickey. It was an impulse Black Friday buy. It's a sprinkle punch, which I thought was so cool. Instead of using a die cut, I thought this would be a more streamlined version to get all my little sprinkle shaker bits. So what you do is you stick your piece of cardboard in the little slot, and then you press down really hard. It kind of takes some muscle, actually, to get the pressing motion down. It's a little bit harder than a regular hole punch, but it still gets the job done. I call it getting my workout in, basically, with this punch here. And I'm going to go back and make some more sprinkle bits here because A, it's really fun to use this punch, and B, well, sprinkles make everything better, right? So I'm just going to finish up this pink cardstock piece here and pour all my little confetti bits out, and then I'm going to go back to the other colors of cardstock and just make a whole rainbow of sprinkled confetti, which is so fun and bright and colorful. And oh boy, here's the part where if you're OCD, you might want to look away. Here we go. Oh no. Oh, yay. Mix them all together to make a sprinkle salad, pretty much. Oh, this part was so fun. And it really does look like sprinkles, no? All right, next it's time to assemble this bad boy. I got my big mama roll of foam tape here, and I'm going to triple up the foam tape because I really want my shaker bits to move around in there. So what I'm doing is just layering the foam tape 3 times on top of each other to get a nice thick layer of tape. And what I'm going to do is going to use this tape to build a border around my frame of foam tape. What you want to do here is you want to build a reservoir to keep your sprinkle bits in. So yeah, I measure my big thick layer of foam tape to match my frame, and don't do what I just did there. I took off both sides of the foam tape when I should have left one side on. As you can see, I fixed it for the rest of the sides of the frame. And then I added some no static powder to it to get the sprinkle bits to actually move around and not cling to my acetate. Hopefully I did a good job, we'll see. And then I'm going to put my sprinkle bits back on my background here. And first I wanted to put all of it because, hello, it looks so fun. But then I realized, you might actually want to see the sentiment. So I had to take some of the sprinkle bits off and just get them the right amount there so it doesn't block my sentiment, but it still is fun to shake around. And nope, I did not do a good job on my static powder, because as soon as I put that piece of acetate over it, all the sprinkle bits just kind of floated on up to my acetate, and I thought, oh well, it just adds to the fun, right? I'll just try to wrangle the rest of the sprinkle bits on here, and then I'll save the rest for another project. Actually, who am I kidding? It's probably just going to sit in my scrap pile forever. I am such a hoarder. I really need to clean up my scrap pile. Anyway, so I'm attaching the last layer of my shaker card here and making sure it's aligned right. Hopefully it's aligned right. Oh, we'll see. And then you can see there the thickness of my card allows for all my little sprinkle bits to move around and shake around, and it looks great. I'm almost done with this card, but I thought I needed something just a little extra. A little extra. I wanted to be a little extra. So I decided that instead of adding those sprinkles to my scrap pile, I'm just going to take a few of them and add it to the frame with some strong adhesive here, just to add a little decorative touch. And plus, I think I really wanted a donut. I think my subconscious was speaking here when I made this card. Anyway, this card's almost done. Actually, it is done. I just got to add to a card base, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more.